5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, Atomy members worldwide. My name is Hangil Park, and I will be in charge of the safe operation of the AWSS. Use of all electronic devices are allowed during the flight, including cell phones and tablet PCs for your convenience. We will do our best to make flight AWSS a shortcut to success. Have a pleasant flight.
Instrument flight. If our lives are satisfactory today, we can keep going on this path. We're trying to go on a path that we haven't been on before. If we don't step toward the future because we are afraid of the uncertainty it holds, our lives tomorrow will be similar to today. We are anxious because we are leaving for a new path. Only those who leave their old path can reach their destination. Anxiety is something that every successful person has experienced and is a must for success. Rather, we should be wary of settling for reality. Instrument flight means operating a plane by only looking at the control panel when nothing is visible in the fog. Beginners are relieved when they see the mountains and fields with their own eyes. But experienced pilots can fly comfortably in the fog. Even when visual flight is not available, they can fly the plane just by looking at the figures on the instrument flying panel. If we float high above the clouds and look at the blue sky, anxiety quickly turns into amazement. Atomy's instrument panel is giving us an all-clear signal. From pilot Hangil.
Okay, a time to prepare for new global era of Atomy.
A moment when the dreams of all the members worldwide fly high in unity.
Welcome everyone to the second Atomy World Success Show. I'm Ryan Lee to be flying with you today.
And I'm Michaela. It's great to meet you all.
Wow, Michaela, the flight attendant outfit looks great on you.
Right? I did want to become one back in the days, you know, so I'm happy to be able to live my dream today.
Wow, it's good for you. Michaela, we've heard very good news, right?
Oh, yes. Our first World Success Show broadcasted last February was a big hit.
Yes, being the host of our first World Success Show was definitely not easy. However, we send our deepest gratitude to everyone who encouraged us with words of how much they enjoyed the show and how they were also encouraged and strengthened by it.
For sure. This also tells us how much our members worldwide have longed for an opportunity to connect with each other like this.
We'll make sure that the World Success Show will continue to provide a showcase for connection and enjoyment.
Okay, Ryan, before we dive into the show, there's something that marks the beginning of all Atomy events, right?
Yes, we always recite the company motto together at the beginning of every event. You guys ready?
Yep.
Go!
Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja!
Wow!
Oh, hey Ryan, there's something that this show takes seriously, right?
Well, yes, there are a few, but the most important one would be the communication between the members.
That's right. Last time, we had an online survey to receive feedback from the viewers, and a total of 3,700 members from all over the world have sent us feedbacks and ideas about the show.
Yes, and because of that, we're able to make this show even better. We have survey prepared for this time too, right?
Yes. Whether you're a member or not, everyone can participate in the survey if you have watched the Atomy's World Success Show till the end. We've prepared a special gift for some of you participating in the survey as well.
It will provide further information on how to participate before the end of the first session. So stay tuned. In the meanwhile, Michaela, what news do we have next?
Well, last time this corner has received plenty of positive feedback because the members were able to see what is happening with Atomy worldwide in one shot. Ryan, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Global Atomy is here!
A company that keeps the principles and creates a new distribution culture. A company that grows from the trust of its global customers. A company that cherishes the spirit and embodies love and sharing. A company that goes for customer success beyond customer satisfaction. We are Proud Atomy. After establishing its headquarters in South Korea in 2009, Atomy has opened branches in 20 countries around the world. Based on its unique core values, and has reached the mark of 15 million members globally, and is connecting the world as a market. With the philosophy of absolute quality and absolute pricing, we have achieved 0% refunds for 10 years. Hemohim only was sold over 1 trillion Korean won worldwide. 4,970 global seminars were held for our customer success. 4,260 global centers were opened for our aspiring members. Ranked as top 10 companies with high growth rate through continuous sales growth every year. With an unlimited potential in the global market, global sales exceeded 1.9 trillion Korean won in 2020. And we are preparing for a bigger leap forward through various global markets. Based on Atomy's management strategy that puts honesty and goodwill above all else, and the philosophy of absolute quality and absolute price that no one can follow, we are practicing our absolute goal of realizing our customers' success. And we are having a good influence on all the places where sharing is needed, so that all members of society can live a better life through principle-centered, mutual growth, and sharing culture. Atomy promises to lead the global market and moves on to a bigger stage with you through the success of our customers.
Okay, the first news on Global Atomy is here. Despite the pandemic, the New Zealand branch opened last 24th of March. We are looking forward to the synergy that will create along with the Australia branch. Lisa, who played the leading role for the opening of the New Zealand branch, will provide us with further details. Hey Lisa, are you there?
Kia ora! It is so nice to see you, all Atomians. On the opening day, we had lots of mails, calls, and text, so we couldn't put down the phone. As you know, New Zealanders are high demands on health supplement food. So, our Atomy product, Hemohim, 홍삼단, probiotics, and other immune booster products will be the best-selling product. And Atomy New Zealand has a GSGS plan for this year. I sincerely hope the unique and special New Zealand material product will be exported to worldwide. Take care and don't forget Accrued New Zealand.
Okay, thank you so much for the news all the way from the New Zealand. Anyone who is interested about this New Zealand branch or any further inquiries related to the Atomy business, please contact us through the email shown below. Thank you, and please support the Atomy New Zealand branch.
Following is the news about the opening plan of the Atomy Turkey branch. Everything is running smoothly, especially with the approval of the MLM license, which often becomes a challenge, especially for many European companies. Mr. Shin, who is working hard for the Atomy Turkey to kick off, is ready to tell us more about it. Ready, Mr. Shin?
한국과는 형제의 나라이자 동서양의 교차로로 불리는 나라 터키에서 애터미가 드디어 오픈합니다. 터키 법인은 작년에 MLM 라이센스를 한 번에 취득했습니다. 이후 현재까지 7만 명에 가까운 회원이 가입하였고 벌써부터 뜨거운 관심 속에 빠른 속도로 회원수가 증가하고 있습니다. 터키는 유럽에서 두 번째로 큰 규모의 8,500만 명의 인구와 평균 연령 31세의 젊은 나라로서 역동적인 경제 성장이 기대되는 나라입니다. 터키는 특히 동서양을 잇는 전략적 요충지에 위치하고 있고 유럽 내 독일, 프랑스, 영국 등 주변국에 1,000만 명에 가까운 터키인이 거주하고 있어서 주 애터미의 유럽, 중동, 아프리카 진출의 교두보로 발전할 것입니다. 그리고 작년에 코로나 사태에도 불구하고 플러스 성장을 유지하여 세계에서 두 번째로 높은 경제 성장률을 기록한 바 있습니다. 오픈 시에는 더 페임, 앱솔루트, 이브닝 케어 등 주요 제품들을 포함한 화장품 33개의 제품이 런칭되며 이후 올해 3분기 내 건강식품을 포함한 15개의 제품이 추가로 런칭된 계획입니다. 현재 터키 내 코로나 사태로 인한 락다운이 실시 중이지만 5월 내 계획대로 오픈 예정입니다. 애터미 글로벌 사업자라면 반드시 공략해야 할 곳인 동서양의 교차로 터키에 앞으로 많은 관심과 성원 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Wow! Hearing more updates, we are all the more excited about and looking forward to Turkey. A research from OECD has pointed that Turkey is one of the countries with less economic impact due to the COVID-19 crisis. If anyone is looking for a new market, Turkey should be a good choice. We ask for lots of support and interest for the Atomy Turkey branch as well. Thank you.
Since last September, a global membership registry was opened on atomy.com. Michaela, would you like to explain what a global membership is for our Atomy members who may be unfamiliar with it?
No problem. Up until now, consumers from the countries where Atomy branch is not open yet used to register to a neighboring country with an office as a foreign member. Purchasing Atomy products were possible, however, members were facing difficulties in business because the language and product support were only available in countries where they were registered. In an attempt to solve this problem, Atomy came up with the Global Membership Registry.
That's right. We saw an incredible response from all around the world when the global membership website opened, and currently over 200,000 members have registered from 55 different countries that had no branch established yet.
This shows how vast and fast the globalization of Atomy is happening right now. According to March statistics, 138,000 new members joined in 2021 and achieved a cumulative 334,000 total members. Turkey, Brazil, Mongolia, and Bangladesh showed the most recent increase in membership counts.
We are also seeing a steady increase in our revenue as well. On March, we had a profit of $1.4 million, which is $4.1 million total in 2021 so far. This gives us total revenue of $10.8 million.
As such, Atomy is anticipating incremental growth in the international market this year. Also, we are expecting an expansion of new memberships in 56 countries, including Panama, Ecuador, and Nepal. Ryan, I can't control my anger at this point.
What's wrong, Michaela?
Can somebody tell me why the COVID-19 situation isn't getting any better? If things seem to improve, the count rises. Then things seem to improve, then the count goes up again. Despite the vaccine, we are still unable to get the pandemic under control. And not being able to visit our Atomy members worldwide, it simply makes me so upset.
Okay, calm down, Michaela. I'm sure you're not the only one who feel this way. Even the medical professionals say that returning to the pre-COVID-19 lifestyle is almost impossible.
I mean, that's what makes me even more frustrated. More so because we've recently been hearing about Atomy members who have tested positive for COVID-19.
Despite the situation, there is someone who is sending us a message of hope and courage. Her name is Dalbeth A. Sharon Rose Master. Dalbeth was tested positive for COVID-19 and currently at a quarantine facility. Although the situation is rather difficult, she is continuing her activity at the facility by reminding herself of her life scenario without losing hope.
Oh yes, I've heard that news too. She is amazing. And I'm sure that her story has inspired many of us. Also, Atomy Philippine branch checks the health status of members who have confirmed COVID-19 by phone every day and provides them goods they need during quarantine.
And there's more. The Philippines branch showed their support for the frontline healthcare workers by donating Atomy sandwiches and seaweed snacks.
Food supplies and Atomy products were donated to 400 households with disability in the Quezon City and Taguig City, where they suffered due to the COVID-19 situation.
The story of Atomians who are practicing the culture of sharing does not end here. Last February, Sharon Rose Master Fer Lee from the United States had a fire in his house.
Yes, when everything was devastated by a sudden tragedy, he had an opportunity to start fresh with the help of his fellow leaders, and he has sent us a thank you message to our show. Shall we take a look?
Hi, my name is Fer Lee, and I'm from NC Global and Raleigh Atomy Center in North Carolina of United States of America. On February 15, when my house caught on fire, I called my sponsor that I don't know what to do. My house is on fire. I need a break from Atomy. And because of the humbleness and the love and the caring that she showed me, kept me going with Atomy and kept me doing Atomy business. Because if it wasn't for the closeness and the bond between me and my sponsor, the stress of my burned house, I would quit Atomy already. So I just want to say thank you, Sue, for your love and support, and thank you for Atomy America, and thank you for Royal Club, Royal Masters, and leaders and Atomians who I don't know who you are, but you still have a humble heart to help me.
Wow, that just touched my heart. The culture of sharing is one of the core values of Atomy, and it shines all the more brightly in situations of hardships like this.
Yes, and there's an organization for members who practice sharing, which has been active since 2016, called SOS Sharing.
This organization was made voluntarily by the Atomy leaders, Royal and Crown Masters Club. Their activities involve, but are not limited to, emergency supplies for fire or flood, student scholarships, and support for socially disadvantaged people.
The organization has been active internationally. In 2016, they donated to Mexico's Welfare Center, and in 2019, they donated Indonesia for restoration after the earthquake. Up until March 2021, a total of $1.6 million were donated.
The SOS Sharing is planning to expand their boundaries of support, and we look forward to their meaningful activities to come. So, Ryan, what do we have next?
Yes, it's time for the On Tech Talk. We're going to meet some of the global Atomy leaders who are active in Atomy business.
That's right. Last time we had our Malaysia members join us to tell us a heartfelt message that we can watch on the Atomy official YouTube channel.
Exactly, that's right. Making a knowledge of Atomy being the 100-year-old tree. So if anyone perseveres enough, they will grow to be successful. I heard a lot of people were really encouraged by the message.
Yes, that's why I'm excited to find out who we will be meeting this time. Shall we?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so we have a number of guests joining for OnTact Talk with us today. Can I ask everyone to introduce themselves?
Hello everyone. Thailand Diamond Master สิริพรค่ะ
Hey all, my name is Victoria Gurvitz. I'm from Kazakhstan, but I live in Moscow more than 11 years.
Hello Atomians, greeting to everyone from the Philippines. I am Ren Barboza, 30 years old Star Master, and I've been working in Atomy for 5 years.
All right, great.
Nice to meet you
Nice
all.
to meet you all. How's it going these days with you all?
We are still having a high COVID-19 cases here in the Philippines. Sometimes around 8,000 cases per day, so still a lot of lockdown in some provinces. But we are looking forward that the situations will be better soon here in the Philippines.
Situation with COVID-19 in Russia is not good, but much better than a year ago. In August last year, Russia became the first country in the world to register vaccine against COVID-19 Sputnik V. A large number of people in Russia already been vaccinated, and the government making sure the number of diseases goes to minimum. Hopefully, we all will get rid of it soon.
Okay, great. And Ms. Sirpon?
Like we are the Thai people. Now we just passed the New Year, the Thai New Year we call Songkran Day. As usual, we normally just need to get back to our hometown. But this year, we cannot do like what we used to do. But we have responsibility. We need to stop spreading by staying at home, working at home, or stop contacting or facing each other.
That's right. We really hope that the COVID situation will
And anytime soon.
Yes. With Master Ren here, I wanted to ask about this. I heard that there was a negative image to the network marketing business when you first started out. Is that correct?
Yes, I never tried to join any network marketing business before because I heard a lot of news about people being scammed by other network companies. I also have a lot of friends who failed in doing network marketing business. They lost a lot of money. So based on what I heard on the news and based on my friends' experience, I really didn't have a plan to join MLM. So when my mother figured out that I'm trying to join MLM, she was so angry and told me that I just need to focus on my current job and don't ever try to do network marketing.
Mr. Sirpon, I understand that it is similar in Thailand as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. It was the same for me too. And I believe that everywhere is the same thing. Like Thai people, we have negative view of network marketing. In my case, I had really not good experience. Like in a couple years ago, my friend invited me to do the business like network marketing like this. But unfortunately, so I thought of this time and back then, the real and the good network marketing, I don't think that it exists. But you know what? After I met Atomy, what the good Atomy, whatever the weakness of the network marketing is the strength.
Oh, wow. That's actually a really nice way to express how good Atomy is compared to your past experiences with network marketing.
Exactly.
Victoria?
Comparing with many European and American countries, Russia is a young MLM company. MLM started development here in the 90s. Many people at that time were deceived by financial pyramids. After that, of course, there is a distrust of network marketing. But when people see great quality product for an affordable price, they don't think about MLM. They think it's a great product that sells itself and I can earn money here without risk. Now Russia and neighboring countries have seen a rapid growth of MLM industry. More and more companies are coming to the region and create their chains. Many successful leaders of other MLM companies have joined Atomy with their entire team because they see more perspectives here.
When it comes to network marketing, it's not very easy to overcome the negative perceptions that have embedded our surrounding atmospheres as well as within ourselves or our circles.
Exactly.
Right. But I am curious as to how you overcame these issues and began the Atomy business.
And after I hear it, I started interesting. I get back to study. I spent like almost 2 weeks to study what's the marketing plan and what's the core of Atomy. And now I know what the sponsorship system is very different. So my negative image about MLM or network marketing in Atomy disappeared. When I realized that Atomy was different, I did not need to hesitate. But you know what? The thing is, I really love that. So after I like that, I can just tell people easy. So it's the sharing business for real.
For me, actually, the number one factor why I joined Atomy is because of our products. I was so amazed when I first tried our toothpaste and toothbrush. When I hear the feedback of my first customers, that's the time I realized I'm about to have a nice future in this company. So I start to learn more on how Atomy system works.
Actually, I don't see Atomy as a pure MLM company. For me, it's more like internet platform where we develop our own business when we don't have to risk and sacrifice time with our family. Here we can work in our own style, in our own rhythm. This year, when many of my friends lost their jobs or closed their businesses, my income has increased in 3 times. And I sleep peacefully because I am confident in the future thanks to Atomy. So when someone tells me that MLM is not serious, not reliable business, I tell them this and they no longer have doubts that MLM is a serious business and deserves respect.
Yes, Atomy gives her really different perspective of this network marketing industry.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
I find it great that so many people are finding out that MLM is not always, a scam or will make you lose money. I like that through Atomy, they're able to prove to people that it can be a perfectly working and perfect way to become successful.
Exactly, that's right. And as an expert in doing business within these negative perceptions, could you share with us some insights on truth and myth related to the network marketing industry?
I think it's a misconception that MLMs are always bad. People are often afraid of the MLM businesses because they think they have to pay entrance fee, work for someone, buy products they don't need just to fulfill the monthly plan and go to sell it someone. It's a false when we talk about Atomy. In Atomy, we do not pay an entrance fee. We don't have to obligatory monthly purchases. We have equal opportunity for all partners. We are developing our business in our way. And if you meet MLMs like Atomy, you'll succeed. This is the truth.
Do you agree with this? Is there anything else you would like to add on regarding this?
So the people that I realize is the misconception because they do not understand. But we have to see, and they have heard and they have seen that what is misunderstood. I just talk about that. What we can do is explain them to the right thing and also let them see our success pass through Atomy system.
That's great.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, what about Master Ran?
Yeah, Atomy is way more easy if you really follow the system. You will be surprised on how Atomy system works. Almost everything was given already, and it's up to you on how you will follow it. So there's no way you can compare Atomy and other traditional MLM.
Okay, I have the next question. How big is your overseas lineage so far, starting with Master Ran?
Yeah, I have around 6 lines of overseas partners, and some of them are very active. In fact, I have 2 newly promoted Diamond Master from Hong Kong, and I have 2 active Sales Master in Singapore and 1 on Canada.
Great.
Wow, that's really diverse.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what about Mr. Sirpon?
Yes, I have overseas line. Start with Taiwan, Hong Kong, America, Canada, Australia, and also now we're planning up in Europe.
Wow, it's really diverse.
Oh my goodness, yes.
What about Master Victoria?
I have many partners abroad in the USA, Canada, Kazakhstan, Great Britain. Now I want to find more partners in Asian countries like China and Mongolia. I have many partners in Ukraine and Georgia, where our partners have built huge structures of many thousand partners and have been waiting for opening of Atomy branch for more than 2 years. We send products to Ukraine. They love it, but they really want to make money in Atomy.
Wow, that's impressive. And I would like to ask how you formed these lines overseas. Could you share your tips and insights?
Actually, when the pandemic started, that's also the time I developed my overseas line. Because we stay at home and most of the time I'm working and communicating with my partners through social media. That was the time I met them and we scheduled a lot of virtual meetings until we grew our group. It takes a lot of effort, of course, and sacrifice because we are having a different time zone, but I'm very, very happy with the result.
Obviously, it would take a lot of time and effort to be able to, always be in contact with overseas members and always grow and form different overseas lines.
Exactly.
Yeah. How about Master Victoria? Could you share any tips if you have any?
First of all, I contacted my friends and relatives who live abroad and offered them high quality products from Korea and the opportunity to earn money in Atomy. I sent them gifts to try and they really like it and began to build their own structures. I also launch a target to these countries and cities when I want to have partners. Many of our people live abroad, so hashtag as Russian in Canada or Kazakh in Turkey helps to find new partners.
Oh yeah, that's right. Even, these days with social media, it's very useful to always try to use hashtags and ways you can reach different audiences.
That's right.
Yes.
First of my global lineage is close to the people, the people who close to me is my sister-in-law, but she lives in America. Actually, she is an American citizen. And one day in 2017, she just come visit me in Thailand here, and then I just let her try Atomy product. But she really loved that, so I just register her as a consumer, just normal one. And then after that, when she get back to America, she just because she loved Atomy product, so she just purchased by herself. But the first wow is she just keep talking, friends to friends, relatives to relative, and it expand out so quick. Okay, she just be a consumer for 2 years, but just last year she start to get the volume of the sale because it's not just her that love the product, but the friends and relatives that keep talking. They really love the product too. So just one day, automatic, she get sales master. And then after that, she applied to be center leader in America. So that's why I just want to tell everyone, sometimes you never know. It will start with the consumer first. And then after that, we just keep talking how we can explain in the system, and we keep training our people.
That's great. I actually want to comment on this because sometimes we underestimate the ability to even expand things through the people that we know, not only through the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah, so always, people that you know and that you have trust with, you can always expand and communicate, products that you really believe in and that you think are good quality.
And it's easy to expand all over the world.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and of course, I know that it is really needs to hard work to making lineage at the very beginning of stage. But on top of that, it's truly important to put your effort on current lineage as well. So, can you tell us about your maintaining global lineage?
Firstly, I'm always in touch with my partners abroad. Arrange conferences and Zoom with translator, trainings, send them products to their countries if it's not opened, arrange promotions and contests with gifts to stimulate their work. It really helps.
And what about the Master Shiripon? Do you have any tips?
Yes, first of all, I would like to tell you that it's all the understanding. And then we keep moving forward step by step. What's the Atomy plan and how they use Atomy system. And then we keep in touch as weekly consultant and meeting.
Oh, that's great. I think, all of these tips and all of this advice will be very helpful for Atomy members all over the world who are also planning in expanding and making overseas lines, right?
Yes. Exactly.
And so we gather that Master Ren has been working especially hard in managing the overseas line. What things did you go through, Master Ren?
I still remember that time I was Diamond Master. That time I suddenly, my left leg started to break up. I feel so down that time and I'm considering to quit. My partners are telling me Atomy is not for them and it's just the same MLM that they will use people to succeed. But I realized maybe they just don't see Atomy's vision. So what I did is I start all over again. I start to roam around again. I work like an agent again every day. I went outside to meet new people. Then finally I found great business partners. The good thing is I didn't give up and I trust the Atomy system.
It's so important to always stick to your goals and persevere with your passion.
And also I'm sure these unexpected situations would have been very hard for you to cope with. But what kept you going through and what not to give it up?
So absolutely yes. I'm sure most of you have the same experience. Whatever we cannot keep in touch with customer, they get bored of us because we need to follow up, and or also especially our partners. the misunderstood is the very first thing that everyone meet, but we cannot control it. So whatever things happen, I just think that our life need to go on, need to move forward.
For me, I always think about what will be the good result, what will I achieve if I will continue to push. I always read my life scenario to remind myself that I have to do it no matter how hard the situation is. I will never quit because I already see my future in Atomy. When I started Atomy, I don't have anything. I only have my hopes and my dreams that one day I will succeed. I always act like there is no tomorrow and I don't have something to lose.
I would like to ask Master Victoria, did you have any similar experiences, and well, how did you feel about Master Ren's story?
No, I didn't have a similar experience, but I imagine how difficult it is to rebuild the whole line and become a Sharon Rose Master. I would like to applaud your passion for overcoming difficulties.
I'm sure that us and other Atomy Worldwide members will learn from their experiences.
Yes. Okay, now I think we've heard from each one of you from 3 different countries. So I think it's time to give you to have talk each other some questions.
When someone start their own Atomy business, every country, I believe that in local people, they have something that character is different. So they might have something to know how to success. Do you have any tips on that, Rain?
You need to remember when you start Atomy business here in the Philippines, you need to have a lot of patience. You must be willing to sacrifice for others. And you need to understand the heart of every Filipino and treat them like they are part of your family and not only a business partner.
To be successful in Atomy business in our country, the most important thing is to truly love what you do. Only in this way you will inspire confidence in people. When you use Atomy products and love it, people around you notice it and want to be as beautiful and successful as you are. People in Russia believe in results, not words. Atomy is about sharing, about giving. So first you need to be useful to others. Then you will be successful.
That's a great answer. And anyone who wants to ask next question?
I have a question too. I'd like to ask a question to Leader Ren, Philippines. Yes. I was impressed how you overcame all the crises in your business. I don't know how you got to overcome such a tough situation. I'm curious.
Just always stay at Atomy system. You need to trust the process, trust the system, and always be consistent and resilient. We are able to recover from difficult situations. I remember what my sponsor, Royal Master Yun Mison, tells me. Always have a warm heart to help people. Look at how can you change one person's life, and you need to be strong.
Yes, I think we can all relate to this message. You always have to fight for your goals, and even though you go through tough times, as we all do in our lives, it's always great to maintain motivated and inspired through others' successful stories as well, right? Yes. And do you guys also have something to say to the Atomians worldwide if they are maybe starting the business or going through a difficult time?
It's find yourself motivation. Like what I do, my only son is the first thing and the only thing that I have in my whole life here. So I just put my son picture as a wallpaper right here. So wherever, whenever, whatever, or however that happened to me, even stressed out, even very tired. But you know, every time that I look like this, I can smile. So maybe you can find your motivation by yourself, and then whatever your dream have, your goal have, your energy will stronger.
Oh, that's right. I find it beautiful that you find inspiration through your family. Is that a picture of you and your son in the background?
Yes, also in everywhere.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. What are some of your hopes and plans going forth?
Okay, for me, you need to be ready, okay? Be ready for a big change in your life, like what Atomy did to me. You need to change your mindset, change your attitude, and start to adopt and embrace Atomy. We will show to everyone that Atomy will really rewrite the network marketing history, and we will be the #1 company in the future.
Great.
Yes,
Okay.
I like that, that mindset.
Yes.
I wish I have lots of time with my baby and my family. I would like my parents have no worries about money, and I would like to build a house for them in the future. I would like to bring my family come and stay together. So a lot of the things will be changing from today, and everything will happen for all of you as well.
I guess we all want to be able to provide for our families in the future and give them a comfortable life, right?
Okay, it's great.
Lockdown showed us the perspectives for online business, showed us that we can communicate and develop our business while sitting at home. In terms of technology, Atomy is doing everything to make more convenient for us to work online. As we know, the global shopping mall Atomy will start working soon, and our partners in the pre-registration countries will be able to try and love Atomy products. This will help us in the growth of our structures and the ranks of us and our partners.
Wow, each one of you have really awesome plan. I believe all one of you will make it all happen.
That's right. We'll definitely be rooting for you from now and in the future. And thank you all very much for your time today. We really appreciate having you all here today.
We are Global Atomy. Aja, aja, aja. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. I can't believe it's already time to wrap up the first part of our show. But don't go too far. The AWSS will continue its flight in the second part of the Atomy World Success Show.
Oh, there's one more thing we need to tell you before we close, right?
Yes. As we have previously announced, the Atomy World Success Show is gathering a survey from the viewers. So please click on the link below or access the survey via the QR code. We will be handing out small gifts to anyone who gives us feedback about how you thought about today's show. We are looking forward to your participation.
We'll be back soon in the second part of the show with new looks and more exciting content.
See you all in a bit. Stay tuned.
People are suffering. People are dying.
So everyone will want it, including China and India.
Levántate. Sé fuerte. No te quejes. No llores. No muestres debilidad. Levántate. Camina recto. No tengas miedo. Sé valiente. Levántate. No seas vulnerable. Habla fuerte. No sientas. Espera. El momento de reinventarnos ha llegado. ¿Y si en vez de ser fuertes somos conscientes? ¿Y si en vez de caminar recto, caminamos de la mano? ¿Y si en vez de creernos invencibles, reconocemos que debemos cuidarnos? Atomy con sus 3 pasos de fórmula más ligera. Rompe la rutina dándole a tu rostro el descanso que merece. Con una fragancia inigualable. Cuida de ti sin prejuicios. Consigue una piel perfecta e impecable. Revitaliza tu día. Atomy
사실 난 메이크업 제품이 아니다.
자연스럽게 좋아진다. 티나지 않고 한 번에 고함량 에센스로 수분이 가득. 그 남자의 비밀. 애터미 홈 전원 모이스처라이저.
ช่วงเวลาที่ผมมีความสุขที่สุดคือเวลาบนโต๊ะอาหารได้กินอาหารฝีมือภรรยาสุดที่รักได้เห็นลูกอิ่มผมก็อิ่ม
วันนี้ใครจะล้างจานนะ
แต่เขาบอกว่าความสุขอยู่กับเราไม่นานมันเหนียวล้างยากตื่นมาช่วยกันก่อน
ไม่เป็นไรแม่มีAtomyน้ำยาล้างจาน
ภรรยาสั่งก็ต้องทำเอาใจเขาหน่อยละกันเอาวะขจัดคราบมันอย่างง่ายดายแล้วการล้างจานก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องน่าเบื่อต่อไปด้วย3คุณสมบัติหลักของAtomyผลิตภัณฑ์ล้างจานสะอาดหอมกลิ่นเลมอนอ่อนโยนแม้ผิวแพ้ง่ายเพิ่มความชุ่มชื้น
นิ่มๆและแล้วความสนุกก็เกิดขึ้นง่าย
ๆด้วยAtomyผลิตภัณฑ์ล้างจานพ่อคอนเฟิร์ม
អ្នកដឹងទេហេតុអ្វីបានខ្ញុំមានភាពជឿជាក់លើខ្លួនឯងបែបនេះវាជួយដល់ការរំលាយសារធាតុខ្លាញ់នៅក្នុងសាច់រាងកាយនិងជួយឲ្យកូលេស្តេរ៉ុលនៅក្នុងឈាមកាន់តែល្អប្រសើរដឹងទេថាវាគឺជាអ្វីនេះណែវាជាតែរក្សារាងAtomyពូ
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.